What's up, guys? It's Ronnie from the Broad Street Trades. I ain't gonna waste your time with the intro. Let's jump right into it. Yeet. All right, so I'm not clapped again. Won a few trades, as you guys can see here. Didn't have a really busy week. We had Powell talking. We had 1/3 of basically the market cap reporting with Amazon, Apple, Facebook, all those big tech stocks. So I didn't want to be too aggressive this week. I wanted to let the IV calm down a little bit. IV is really tough to play against when you're doing swing trading. It's easier to use when you're day trading, but swing trading it's not really smart to go against IV unless you're doing credit spreads or things of that nature. So I didn't want to really swing too many things. So we mostly just closed out trades. So we actually closed out the TSM play here, the 125 calls that we took on 419. We actually closed them this week for 54% profit. Let's go over to that. So we got in over here on the 19th over here as it was pulling out of this demand zone. I alerted the call here. This could have been a nice average down here the next day on like Wednesday. This sort of nice average down, but didn't take it. Probably should have, but that's all right. Didn't close out here even though we were up 15%. Came down for a retest on demand, and then as you can see, Friday it just took off. I actually caught the top. I alerted at market open basically to get out, which was just like this big candle from 9 to 10. I actually basically caught the top. The contracts wasn't anymore that much expensive here, but I think they went as high as like 65%, but I got out for 54%, so we'll take that. Next up, I closed the CGC call for I think 150 something. The last runner I had for a total of 36%. All four contracts. Go to the charts on that one. So we entered back over here. Perfect entry here right off this trend line here. We scaled out some here at our first target, which was this 27.50 area, basically in the money. It pulled back some, but the contracts never lost too much value. Wound up closing out again over here. Over here. Closing out again at this high. I just wanted to take the profits there. I think at one point I was up 51%. And when it pulled back, I got out. But it did hit our target here, the supplier up here. The contracts did hit a high of 110%. Missed the full move, but I just wanted to play it safe. Going into, like I said, this week with all the earnings and things of that nature. It's just something I just was worried about with the IV and swinging and stuff like that. Even though our contracts were great contracts and we had a lot of time on them, I just wanted to play it safe. Kind of what I did last week where I got clapped. These plays that infamously will go down as huge bangers, but I cut for loss. But it is what it is. Baba, we went over already last week. So FedEx was one of the swings that we had open that we closed this week. Got it on the 22nd. Closed on the 27th. Show you that real fast. Got in when it came into man. Actually was like kind of a terrible entry because when I got in, it was actually rallying up. I wanted to see confirmation first before I took this trade, knowing that UPS was going to report like that Monday. And then it pulled back to demand. This would have been a great average down. I didn't take an average down here, and I did alert here Monday. I did alert Monday that you could have got in again because I still was holding for like half the price. I think I was down at the most like 34%, but I knew it was going to eventually pop off. Just was a nice falling wedge that was going on here. Then Tuesday happens. UPS reports earnings, knocks the earnings out of the ballpark. Same. I think FedEx going to do the same thing. I didn't catch the top on this one. I got out for 625 for a 76% gain. Right before I closed it, they were at 84%. But I didn't close them. I wanted to see if it was going to run, and I should have held it for a little bit longer. The contracts wound up being worth at the high. They wound up being worth $1,000 plus, and at the high on Thursday. On this one stretch, I went to go check just to see, and I tell people all the time, don't go check. your old contracts. It's like stalking your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend. It's not something you would do, or your ex-boyfriend for that matter. You shouldn't go stalk your old plays. But when I did, I got very, very curious. I went to go check. The contracts wound up being at like $13 some change. As you can see, there's $6 in the money right now. So that was just unfortunate, but it's okay. 76%. We are holding the lift trade right now. I'm not going to analyze that trade, but so we closed the FedEx play, 76% for a total of $270. TSM play for a total of $130 for net gains. $270, $130 right there. So for the week was a gain of $290. 14% here. As you can see, the account is the account updated. Yeah, it's updated. Yeah, so up 1874. Make sure. Yep. Account's up 374%. Up 1874. Day, week, the month. Up 83% for the whole month. That's phenomenal. As you can see, the wins and losses here. I tell people all the time. I tell all my students, everybody, don't stress about your win percentage as much. Stress about your returns. So my average win, as you can see here, is like 53%. My average loss is like 37%. Realistically speaking, it's probably really like 20-something% if I take some losers that really were just YOLOs out, which is okay. But either way, even with this, I'm still winning more than I'm losing. So my average win is 53%. My average loser is 37%. That means I could basically almost go 2 trades, loser, and then win 1, and I'll be right back in the game. Especially my position sizing. If you're noticing over here, my position sizing is up to almost $400 now. I've been trying to get in about $400 per trade now since the account's up. Two TSMs. I had grabbed 4 CGCs. I had grabbed 2 Babas, 1 FedEx at 355. Could have took the average down, but I didn't want to risk too much from a small account. So position sizing is very important when you do this. You can see the growth here, daily, weekly, and the month just exploded. That's just that. If you like these swings or try to get in on these trades, so join our Discords in the description below. You scroll to the top. You go up here to gold sign up. Click that. Click this right here and sign up. Till next time, guys. Take care.